That's a great play that's illustrated how far he's come. You know what I mean? Like, he's always had the potential, and to see how he's gotten his
second year guy.
No, third year.
Third year guy? Oh, I apologize.
I'm actually, might be fourth. Is he a fourth year? He was the year before Jalen. I played a year with Jalen. This is Jalen's third year, so it's got to be his fourth season.
Interesting.
So JD, he came in like a young kid, and I just think that you see the maturity and the growth that he's had as a person and a player. He's gotten his weight under control. He's in better shape than he's ever been in, and it's paying dividends on the field. He is playing lights out in the middle of the defense right now. And that was just like an awesome moment to really solidify him on the national stage. So happy for Jordan Davis and everything he's put in to get to this point, and happy that the Birds were able to get a win, man.
How about it? Fat guy TDs, man. Most exciting play in football every time. It'll never not be the most exciting shit you'll ever see. Fat guys running, period, man.
It's the best.
You get some big boys fucking hauling ass, man.
That is one of the great things. Dude, it's one of the great things about football is that on one side you have like Tyreek Hill, who is just like the most agile human being I've ever seen. And then on the same field, you have this Jordan Davis, 340 pounds, and he's still like an incredible athlete in his own right. I mean, I'm even outside of that, you got offensive linemen that can't even get up to like 15 miles an hour running out there. And
oh yeah,
it's just the disparity of athletes and body types in the game of football will never like get old to me. It's just so fun to watch.
It's a beautiful thing, baby. Final thoughts on the game?
Final thoughts are, I think I'm happy that we won. Damn happy that we won. We got a lot to fix.
Good. I can get on board with that.
I get on board with it too. I mean, that's like, you know, you go over to like London or some of these international games.
That's a different world. They don't get to see football as much. And
it does feel weird when you're at a game and you see a jersey that's not of one of the two teams playing. It's like, what are we doing here? You're just announcing that you don't care about this game? Like, I don't understand what the purpose of this is. Like, you're a Justin Jefferson fan? I get it. Yeah, this is great, but this isn't the time sports. To be. I'd rather you just wear another sport at that point. Like, just wear like a New Jersey Devils jersey. What the fuck are we doing? Like, I don't know.
That's fucking funny.
Anyways, I can get on board with that for sure. We also have an insane witching hour in the span of 15 minutes. Talk about one of the most insane 15 minutes of NFL football watching Sunday from this past week. The Eagles obviously blocked a field goal, then scored a go-ahead touchdown, then blocked a game-winning field goal with a scoop and score. That was an insane 15 minutes. But also in that same time frame, the Browns down 10-0, tied it at 10, then blocked a game-winning field goal from the other team, only for a few plays later to kick their game-winning field goal. The Jets were down 23-6, and Tampa is kicking a game-sealing field goal to go up 9. The Jets blocked the field goal score to go ahead 27-26. Baker then, of course, like Baker does, leads another fourth quarter game-winning drive. 7 game-winning scores in final 3 minutes on Sunday ties a record for a single week. In
Football's
total,
better than it's ever been, baby.
It is. I mean, this is why it's the best. This is why it's the best.
It's better than it's ever been, man. Fuck.
In total, 4 blocked field goals in the fourth quarter on Sunday is the most in a single day since at least 1991. Have you guys been talking about this? Like, why are the blocked kicks feel like they're way up?
Why are people trying to get rid of kicking?
What are you talking about? Punts?
No, dude. Everybody's like over here like, why is kicking apart? Because it's a fucking electric play.
Well, it is when you block it. It's not electric when they just are making 60-yarders like it's fucking nothing.
Still electric.
No.
But it's electric because you're sitting there waiting to see whether he's going to make this 60-yarder for the game or it's going to get blocked.
Well, that's everybody's point, is that it's been too easy to make these longer field goals now, and people are tired of it not being like, oh, is he going to make it? But now, yeah, I mean, listen, if people are blocking 4 field goal kicks, yeah, I'm in. Let's fucking go to it. I'm all in on this. There's nothing more exciting than a block kick, especially a block kick for a score. Like, that is such a huge momentum shifter to end a game on that. I mean, that's better than a walk-off home run. Think about it. Ending a game, blocking a kick, picking it up, scooping and scoring. Epic. That is like a walk-off of all walk-offs right there. That is insane.
100% it is. Yep.
Gosh.
That's epic.
All right. Is any sport ever going to come close to NFL? No, it's not. Because no other – and here's why. No other sport plays this many games at one time. Like the NFL 1 o'clock time slot and the 4 o'clock time slot, you're going to get so much action in the span of 8 hours. It's the greatest. That's why everybody looks forward to it every single week. It's all good at the same time. And like I'm sitting in the stadium and I'm trying to watch the game, and I'm also on my app watching YouTube TV, other games. I'm checking the scores on ESPN. I'm like, dude, being a fan, you don't know this yet because you're still playing. Being a fan is fucking incredible. Like, you get to watch so much shit.
I've been a fan first. You're acting like I haven't been a fan of this my entire fucking life.
Yeah, all right, you're going to find out. You're going to be seeing it a lot more when you're fucking at the game on 1 o'clock and all this shit's happening across the league and you're fucking.
I was at your fucking 1 o'clock games.
All right, whatever. You're not, but you don't appreciate it the same way until you're done. You're still so focused into the Chiefs. And I still love the Eagles, but now I'm looking at more of like everything happening across the league. 1 o'clock on Sunday is like, fucking, let's go, baby. God damn, that's a fun time to watch
Fire
football.
Me up, man.
All righty. Last thing from week 3. This tweet was during Thursday Night Football, but we thought it was important to address it. But again, it's one of those things I think it's encouraging when, it just felt like one of those days where a lot of things are going wrong. We weren't playing well. Let's face it, the Rams have spent all offseason trying to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They lost the playoff game. So all offseason, they've been dedicating resources and everything to defeating Philadelphia. And I thought they had a great plan coming in. Their players played hard. And for the Eagles to win despite a lot of bad play and things not going their way, I mean, that's it's about as good as you can ask. And now they get to make the corrections moving forward.
Half of our fucking wins were like this last year, dude.
Seriously. There's something about teams and players, and I know the Jalen thing has been brought up. Like, everybody just says, like, all this dude knows how to do is win. And I really do think that the Eagles are uniquely positioned in their mindset of like they want to win, and they're collectively motivated in how they prepare and perform, and everything is designed to just increase the optimal chances of that happening. And it's one of the reasons why you can block him as far as you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know. I think the rule is just fine the way it is.
But sometimes defensive players know this now, and they can disengage with you, and you can still get called. That's happened to me before, where you start blocking a D tackle at the line of scrimmage, you got him 2 or 3 yards on the field, and he'll throw you. And now that I'm not engaged, I'm technically downfield. But the only reason I was engaged was because I was blocking a guy within that yardage. Yeah. I think that shouldn't be a penalty personally. But either way, the rule's good enough. I think offenses really pushed the limit on this stuff a couple years ago. And I think the league, rightfully so, to make it fair for defenses, got it back in line with where the rule and the intent of what it's trying to limit does. What would happen if everyone's eligible to catch a ball? I mean, I don't know. It would, if everyone was eligible to catch a ball, it would be, it would have to drastically change how defense is taught. And the creativity for offense is so great already. If everybody's able to catch a ball, it would open up a lot more creativity, and it just feels like it would be too much. I'm not a fan of it. Part of that's probably just because I know the game and the way it is right now, but like thinking of a guard sloughing off and like somebody having to be responsible to like guard him in case somebody throws him the ball, it just feels like that's a bit too much to me. So I think it's fine just the way it is. I'm also in favor of ineligible numbers. Like, I don't want to see offensive linemen starting to wear number 1. I fucking hate that the NFL changed the rule for defensive linemen. Like, I used to love like these iconic numbers that like defensive ends used to wear, linebackers used to wear. And like now I see like a DN and he's wearing number 1 or number 11. I'm like, fuck off. Like, wear number fucking 98 or something like that. Like, I'm not into this. If you're a big body, you're playing on the line of scrimmage, you should have a big fucking number. I don't want to see this skinny fucking number bullshit. I shouldn't be calling out number 11. He's a fucking good player, but
I don't even know which 11 you're talking about.
Well, every offensive tackle in the NFL does. Mr. Micah Parsons.
Well, he's not a fat boy.
If you're playing on the line, you're playing a fat boy position, and you need to be playing with it. I just don't like the whole numbers. I really liked that you could tell, just as like a fan, I really liked by like even like watching a jersey, looking at a jersey.
I want a quarterback to wear 99.
See, I don't want that. I liked looking at a jersey and knowing, without even fucking knowing the guy, what position that guy played. There was something about the numbers signifying what position you played in that I just liked. I don't know. I just was a fan of it. I don't like that now the numbers mean nothing on defense. Anybody can wear whatever the fuck they want. And then on offense, you still have ineligible numbers. That's kind of fat shaming. Now that's fat phobia. Just offensive linemen are restricted to wearing these fucking 50 to 70? Is that what it is? 50 to 80?
79.
That's bullshit. Everybody should be restricted.
No.
Receivers are restricted from 80 to 100? What was the old rule? Receivers could wear 80 to 100 or like 1 to 10 or something like that?
80 to 89 and then 1 to 10 through 19.
1 through 19. And then running backs were 20 through 40. 20
49.
through 39.
49.
49. 20 through 49. Linebackers were 40 through 59.
Yeah.
Although I feel like they
60s.
Could wear 60 because Chuck Bednarik wore 60.
60s. Yeah, they can go in the 60s.
Anyways, I used to like that.
I don't know.
With the linebacker who's supposed to be covering like a hook the curl. I think we can agree that we should not allow linemen down.
I would love to run a shallow cross with Creed Humphrey blocking the guy that I'm running away from.
It seems a bit unfair from a play action standpoint on what linebackers, as if what linebackers are being asked to do isn't hard enough. We're going to make this impossible for you to tell whether it's a run or pass.
Epic.
So, yeah, no, I'm very happy that it is a penalty. If anything, I think they could make it 2 yards. It used to be 1 yard and a healthy 2. Now they go more by the letter of the law of like, no, you get a yard and that's it. We're done with the RPOs, going a little bit further. I do think there's some that are called that are borderline enough on screens and whatnot where it doesn't really impact another player that end up getting called. And I think that's kind of bogus. But
also, if the offensive lineman engages within a yard.
Yeah, you can block him as.
The Kansas City Chiefs have recently discovered a fresh offensive asset, quickly catching the attention of the team's standout players. Following an exciting win against the New York Giants, veteran tight end Travis Kelce expressed his enthusiasm for wide receiver Tyquan Thornton on social media after a performance that had fans and analysts buzzing. Kelce, along with coach Andy Reid, known for their competitive spirits, has a relationship that often walks a fine line. Reid has a reputation for managing tension with his star players. But in their last 3 outings, Kelce and Reid have had 2 notable spats, including one during the 2024 Super Bowl. Their interactions are intense. Both claim there are no real issues, yet the frequency of their disagreements raises eyebrows. Reid praised Kelce for the passion and intensity he brings to the field, though he sometimes finds himself playing referee, needing to manage Kelce's emotions. Despite Reid downplaying any drama, the focus remains on their dynamic, especially since this marks the second week Reid has had to address Kelce's behavior on the sidelines. A particularly memorable incident occurred during a defeat against the Eagles when Kelce angrily threw his helmet near Reid. Nevertheless, Kelce's established career and future Hall of Fame status grant him a certain level of leeway, even as he approaches the end of his time as one of Kansas City's top offensive threats. With Rashee Rice out for the first half of the season, the Chiefs have relied heavily on Kelce, but his performance has declined. He's recorded only 134 yards on 10 receptions, ranking 12th among tight ends. The challenges facing Kansas City don't seem to stem from Reid's relationship with his star players, but as the team transitions into a new era, it's crucial to set a positive example for younger athletes. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes, a close confidant of Kelce on and off the field, has publicly backed him, expressing his respect for Kelce's fiery spirit. Mahomes' loyalty is understandable given their successful partnership, but the Chiefs must be cautious to prevent sideline conflicts from becoming a regular occurrence. Speculation has long existed regarding when Kansas City will begin preparing for a successor to Kelce. With his production dwindling, some believe a change is necessary. The upcoming 2026 NFL Draft is significant, especially with tight ends gaining more importance in recent years. Standout players like Tyler Warren and Brock Bowers have been drafted early, and many analysts expect this trend to persist. An analyst has suggested that the Chiefs might take steps to plan for life beyond Kelce next season. In 2023, Kelce fell short of 1,000 yards for the first time since 2015, though he shined in the playoffs with 355 yards during the team's championship run. However, last season he couldn't replicate that postseason success, finishing the regular season with 823 yards and only 175 yards in 3 playoff games. This year hasn't improved much. After 3 games, he's accumulated just 134 yards and 1 touchdown. With Kansas City's offense struggling due to Rashee Rice's absence and the early loss of Xavier Worthy, the Chiefs have turned to Kelce for leadership, but the results haven't met expectations. The chatter about the 2026 draft intensifies, with O.A. Jones of PFSN predicting that Kansas City will use its first-round pick on Kenyon Sadi, a tight end from Oregon renowned for his athleticism. Sadi's abilities are impressive. He boasts size, speed, and strength, capable of running varied routes and breaking through defenders. If this analysis resonates with you, consider hitting subscribe. It makes a difference. As the Chiefs aim to sustain their dynasty, nurturing new talent becomes crucial, especially with Kelce's legendary career nearing its end. Under Mahomes' leadership, Kansas City remains a formidable opponent, but the urgency for new playmakers is increasing. The rise of Tyquan Thornton brings optimism, adding a new layer to the offense. Meanwhile, the coaching staff must navigate the delicate balance of veteran guidance and the growth of emerging stars. The Chiefs' management is already assessing potential candidates to step into Kelce's role, recognizing that this transition represents one of the franchise's most critical decisions in years. The NFL landscape is ever-evolving, and the Chiefs' ability to adapt will shape their future success. As new talents emerge and legends like Kelce approach retirement, all attention is on Kansas City to see how this next chapter unfolds. Don't miss any updates. Subscribe now to stay in the loop on every development in this thrilling saga.